What's up, guys? Carnage here, bringing you a 100% achievement/trophy guide walkthrough for the game Pinkman Plus on Xbox. This game is published by Ratalaika Games and developed by Green Dinosaur Games. It released on March 12, 2021 for a price of $4.99. Or you could actually get it for $3.99 on a launch sale if you buy it within the next couple days, as of this recording. So Pinkman Plus is a 2D platformer, and if you couldn't already tell by the title, I will say this game is heavily inspired by N+. Really fun series that I enjoy, hardcore platformer, but in this game it's actually going to be very easy completion because you only have to do about half of the levels or so, not even half. There's actually 100 levels in the game and we only need to beat 45 of them. So to get the full 1,000, I'm going to show you guys how to get through each level. And we're going to do that very quickly within probably a half hour or less. Here we go. So level 1 is unlocked, and we start off left stick to move, and that's it. Level 1 is done. A jump, and you hit the switch, and you got to go into the door. So that's basically the premise of the levels. You can wall jump here, it's telling you. You just have to hit the switch, which you also do in N+. There are also mines, which will kill you there instantly. So you definitely want to be a little careful of where you're navigating. And yeah, there's actually checkpoints in this. I don't think there were in N+, so this is going to be really easy. Like, totally too easy, probably, but you know, it's fun. Yeah, this is interesting here. Hold B to take flight. So we have like a little jetpack bar above our character's head, and then that will let us go a little bit higher, but we fell. I like how the backgrounds change color every time, too. Okay, there we go. We want to wait to jump. Yeah, there we go. And another level is done. We're just going to keep getting achievements as we wait for our jetpack to come back, and then just keep doing that, and then jump off the wall. And there we go. And be careful not to jump too high into those mines up there. But yeah, like I said, even if you mess up, there's a checkpoint right here. It's very forgiving. I'm trying to jump, but it didn't actually let me. You got to jump a little earlier than you think because it seems like there was a little bit of a delay in the jumping. So wait till like the last height of your jump to use your jetpack, and it might take a little bit of messing around with it to get the right movement. But as you can see there, we just make our way back and forth. Wait for your bar to charge and repeat, rinse and repeat. I like the synthwave soundtrack in this game, actually, though. N+ had some of that, but not bad. Fun little game, though. I mean, I might even go through all 100 levels. If I do, I'll make a video of a full playthrough. Because I do enjoy N+ a lot. So this game, Pinkman Plus, is going to be a lot like it, if you couldn't already tell. Now, I don't know what that other thing there was. I might have to hit it. I'm going to hit the checkpoint and get that first. You might not need that. Yeah, it might be just a decoration. But the door is open. You don't have to worry about that. Jump pads make you jump higher. And we need to hit that here. And you want to fall between the middle, and then not hit the mines. So you don't want to go back up that way. But that's already level 10 done. And you want to jump between these. The control feels good in this game, I gotta say. Close to N+. Not as accurate, but pretty good. And I'm trying to figure out on this part here, though. We got to figure out how to jump. You don't want to actually land there. You want to jump just on the edge. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to that. Or you could do that. That's another possibility. Or you can like jump on the edges, of that as well. But we get a checkpoint again. So use your jetpack, get across. There we go. Sometimes you'll have to just navigate and trial and error and figure it out. Here we can like jetpack across. If we're careful, we can glide across here. So we got to stop here and try to glide. Takes a little bit of getting used to. There we go. Wait for our thing to come back. And we don't even need jetpack there, just when you think you might need it. The switch is up here, by the way. There we go. Now this one, we don't even need jetpack right now. Just when you're landing, you might want to do that so you can land on the side and then get into the checkpoint. Like so. Don't be afraid to use your jetpack. It's unlimited, although you just have to wait a little bit. So there we go. And that is showing the level 14 that we're on. So that's what that is. Don't have to worry too much about it. The switch is over here, so we have to not do that, actually. We got to be a little more careful here, and then jetpack at the height of our jump a little bit, and then make our way to the left. Now this part is switches remotely unlock doors, so we have to quickly get over here. Doesn't have to be that quick, but we got the checkpoint anyway. I recommend here we just want to jump off the wall, then jetpack, and then jump again. And we can make our way like that. And then jump here. And what we have to do here is like jump back up that way. So let's stand here. Then we can jetpack back up. But we got to be a little careful about how we do it. Because then we got a wall jump. There we go. And we're back in. Another level down. 15 levels down already. Now this part is pretty simple. I feel like some of the levels are, there's like the difficulty curve is kind of off. Like this was a really easy one. Now here we got it. We know that that's going to fall, so we got to make our way. Use a little jetpack if you have to. And I mean, I got a little lucky there, but you can just slowly make your way down, wait for the jetpack if you have to. There, we almost had that one right away. Try to save a little bit of your jetpack. I don't know if it's possible to do it all in one motion. Yeah, you don't want to use the jetpack until the last little jump there. So that will... There we go. Now this one, we have to slowly jetpack down here. And then jump in the middle. And jump again a second time. We want to try to hit 2 jumps, otherwise we won't be high enough. And basically at the height of your jump, you got to land to the left. So it's going to be a little tricky. But I like to do it, I think without jetpack will be easier. But if we need to, we can use jetpack. So this part might take a little bit of practice here. Or timing. But yeah, I like to do it without any jetpack. So that way you can easily know, you just have to time it. Here is very easy. You just stand in the middle. But make sure before you fall down, you jump at the last part here. So we can get on this floor. And then I like to jump on the wall, wait for our thing to come back, or jump to the next wall. So whatever you prefer. My jetpack came back. Jump to the other wall. You could even put the switch on and come back down and wait there. But there's multiple ways of doing it. So we hit the switch there, and then I like to jetpack up top. Or you could stand on here, which is another possibility, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it without that. If you want, you can just do it like that, and then jump across here. So what I like to do is not use the jetpack until we're on that wall, and then jump here. So there we go. Now here we want to jump all the way to the left, and then jetpack at the end, and we can get in. Now this part is homing missiles, just like in N+ again. Of course they have that. Why wouldn't they? And in my opinion, that's pretty easy to dodge. If you have to, you can circle them around. But yeah, very easy. Yeah, usually easy. Except when you're not paying attention. Alright, so here we have to... That's going to open. We got to quickly move and make our way up here. They can't hit us through those walls. Fall through here. And be careful to fall through the very middle. We got to line ourselves up right with the 21 and fall down there, and we get a checkpoint, and we can make it in. Now this part here, we got to jump over a little bit of a missile, not a big deal. Again, the jumping is a little off when you got to be careful with the jump because you got to jump a little earlier sometimes than you think. It doesn't always register if you wait till the end of a jump, of a ledge to jump. So you jump between that, and then you want to jetpack across, which I didn't time it right, but we'll get it soon. Or you can like let the missile follow you like that, and then let it hit the wall. We get a checkpoint, so you can let it hit the wall here. It doesn't matter. Even if not, the missile will not be following you as you got the checkpoint there. So I like to let it hit a wall and then move on like that. That's a safer way of doing it. You could let the missile outrun you all the way, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Like I said, if you've played your share of N+ like I have, I completed the original on 360, and I did a lot in the Xbox One N++. So I know how these kind of missiles work here. They're not throwing anything new at me per se. Now this one we can jetpack across here and actually skip that. So as you can see, that's a little shortcut. It's actually easier to skip it anyway, in my opinion. Now here we have to hit all 4 of the switches. So let's make sure we dodge this, wait for him to jump over it, and then hit here so he can't hit you, and then run. And you'll get the checkpoint. And here we don't care. We can just run them outrun them, or you can stay there. But like I said, usually there's only going to be one because we made it from the other checkpoint. So let that explode and make our way to the exit. This item recharges your flying skill. So yeah, it's like a little jetpack fuel. So just keep holding B in, and you'll constantly keep going. Like so. And you'll get your, you'll get the checkpoint anyway here, so it's not a big deal. We can jump across and then jump back, fly across. There we go. Now here they give you limited jetpack fuel, obviously, so it's a little bit trickier. But now we have the jump pads to get on this side. And we want to let that one pass and then fly across there. And now this part here, there's a lot of jetpack fuel, so don't worry too much. You just have to use it wisely and try to fly all the way up here. But if you use too much, you can't really get through. So you want to like try to hit it at a certain spot here. You got to hit that one first. Then you got to hit that one. But then you got to also be careful of the bottom part. So this one's a little tricky. Also, they had changed the pattern on you sometimes. I'm not a big fan of the changing of the color palette. I wish you could do that on your own like you could in N+. But yeah, this level is a little bit of an annoyance. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we get that one first, and then we go here, save some room on the left so you can get down safely like that. And then just use little bursts of it to get down here, and then the checkpoint, so it's easy. So thankfully there's a checkpoint there, another one even, that we don't have to worry too much. There's so many checkpoints. It's actually quite easy, aside from me messing up there, but it doesn't matter. We got past the hard part. You could even stand there, or you can jump from wall to wall. I like to jump twice, and then jump again and jetpack across. There we go. Now this part we can jetpack right in, and then go up this way. Get the checkpoint, and jump down. And we got a zigzag across, as you can see here. Hit that switch. Make sure you don't miss that switch. Otherwise, we cannot get in the door. And then fly across here. There we go. We are getting there pretty quickly, so go in here, and then we got to jump down. But don't waste all of the gasoline yet. You want to hit that and then use it on the way up. So make sure you don't grab it yet until you're ready on the way back. Here, use a little bit of jetpack fuel just to reach the right, and then there'll be more that you can get like that. There we go. breakable blocks disappear after being touched. So just like that, they'll disappear. So you got to be a little careful. Time it right. We'll have a second to jump on that one, so it's not a big deal. But even still, we can actually do it without too much trouble. Without jetpacking, it's a little bit trickier, so I'm probably going to try a jetpack on it. It's funny that this part is giving me the most trouble, even though the last level should have been harder. But yeah, there. See, I made it too far that time. It happens, but there we go. We made it. Once you'll get the right rhythm of it, you just have to keep flying, jumping, and we got a checkpoint. Now, the breakable blocks you want to hit at the top, and then make sure you make a little possibility there across. So there we go. They're 30 levels down already. And we don't want to hit those mines, so we gotta like strategically go through here. Yeah, don't touch those mines. That's very tricky right there. Not gonna lie. They will give you a checkpoint here, but I don't like to use that bounce pad. I like to jetpack up to the checkpoint like that. It's a lot safer. Because you don't want to get all that way and then miss the checkpoint. So yeah. Now this part we got to go right first. But don't grab that. It won't take the gas until there. And now we can go up here. We got to get to the left side now. Now this part is a little bit tricky. We got to jump over there, get the checkpoint, and then land in the middle. Get that, and then jump to the right. Now this part here is where we got to... it's a little bit tricky. If you use too much of the gasoline at the top, you could actually... there we go. There's the exit. Just got to get the right bounce. So line yourself up and then jump across, but you got to use a little bit of jetpack fuel there. Otherwise, we probably will not make it back. Fit through there, basically. So use that, and then don't do what I did. It's a little bit annoying there. Not too much room to maneuver. So I'm gonna wait for my jetpack to come back and try to do a small jump. This is the tricky part. Yeah, it's not easy to do a small jump, though. We might have to jetpack back across as well. Like, glide from the top here to the right, but we gotta, like, wait for it to... It's a little bit tricky, this part. It's just gonna be a little trial and error. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to glide so that it runs out here, and then we can get across. That's how you do that part. It's kind of annoying. Let's see here. We got to jump down and then grab those to get back up and make our way across here. There we go. And then we got to wait across there. There we go. Now this part, we got to watch out for all the mines again. Make sure we have a place to stand. And there's a spot there, but we almost made it. We can actually take this route. It's a lot quicker than just jump there. And we get a checkpoint. Not a big deal. That one's pretty easy. Now here we have to hit the switch, so we want to try to hit this one first and then bounce our way back up. And it didn't open, nope. But we got another spot now. And we got to find a way up. So we can make our way here and then jump down if we time it right. But I like to try to leave that part open so we have an escape route. It's not easy, but I feel like just randomly you'll get it at some point. Try to keep changing directions. There we go. There we go. Now here you got to be quick about that. Don't forget you can fly jetpack there, bounce across, jetpack again, and land here. And we make it to the exit. Saws cut you into pieces, which you don't want to find out the hard way. So just jump across those. Not too hard. That one I got a little lucky on, but you'll eventually get it. There's a checkpoint down there. It's not too bad. So there we go. And we just take our time. We don't have to rush. There's no speedrun achievements or anything like that. We've already gotten through 35 levels. There are 10 more to go. Very quick. Try to grab on the wall here, and then you can get a checkpoint, just in case. You don't want to fall down all the way to the left either, though. You got to be careful about that. Jump across, wait for the right timing, fly, and make our way. Oh, we don't want to fall right away either. Now this part here, it's a little strange, but you just got to break the spots that, you don't want to... Yeah, I got really lucky there, but eventually I'll just make it past that. There's a checkpoint. Not too tricky. Luckily, make sure you get that checkpoint, though, and you don't fall past it. You can just fly into the switch, into the exit there. And let's make our way down. We got to get up to the top right. So let that hit the wall. And now we can make our way up, and that can't see us from here. So make sure that they don't see us diagonally, and then get that checkpoint. Wait for that again, get another checkpoint. Now here you can just take a quick leap because they all land on one side. So just, do that and go in the middle here. And remember, there are mines on the side, so we got to bounce from left to right. Otherwise, we cannot get back. And the door is in the air. So that's how you get past that one. Now here you want to be very... there's no checkpoint there, so you want to actually go to the left side if you can. Eventually you'll just make it, though. Or do that. There you go. And make sure you jetpack across there and land straight down. But if you don't hit the switch, you can't open the door. So you got to be very careful. I like to use 2 bits of jetpack here. Just like 1 to get the switch and then 1 to survive, and then land straight. Try to save a little jetpack as you land there, and you can get across. Moving platforms transport you in all directions. So yeah, we got to also be careful not to die from that. Jump a little bit because there's a mine at your feet at the bottom if you just wait there. I think out of all the backgrounds, the red and black is my favorite one. Now here I like to go to the left side just so you can fall straight down and then wait and just dodge all of the spikes, mines. And here we go, 5 levels left to go. We're already on level 40. And like I said, it might take people less or more time depending on if you've played these kind of hardcore platformers like N+ before or not. But it's, like I said, it's a really easy completion there here. Especially since the levels have a lot of checkpoints. Like there, in N+, you would have to start the level over. But we can make it across here. We got the checkpoint. We just have to run a little bit faster. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I went too far across, though. Just keep running and then stop when you think you're... Yeah, there you go. Now here, we got to stand again and move to the left. So stand right next to the mine and then move left. There we go. We wait for the platform. Oh, no, we don't wait for the platform here. Whoops, never mind. We got to time our jetpack so that we slowly make it across and wall jump. Now here you can see the platforms going in the wall, so you have a little bit of leeway, but we can't get all of our jetpack back either. So what you got to do is kind of save a little bit of it. It's not an easy section. You don't want to use too much of your jetpack there. I like to jump. Well, I got lucky there. But the way you can do it also is just wall jump from it and you can get across like that. Wait for your stuff to come back if you need it. Jetpack here, land straight down, so there's a checkpoint. And then just jump. You don't have to use your jetpack unless you need it. And then land straight down there, which I did not do. But showing you guys there's another way to get down there. You just jump, and then use jetpack if you have to at the end. A little bit tricky, but nothing crazy. It's not too far there to the exit. Yeah, if you see you're not lining up, just take a little bit of a jetpack, and there you go. See, I didn't land quite there, so I used the jetpack to slowly help my fall. And never hold it in too long unless you really need to fly up a lot. Here we're just going to navigate between the blocks, and make sure you stay on the left side. Not too much to the left, because you do have to get that switch and not get crushed either. So another way you can do it is probably in the second column. Not all the way to the left, but in the second column right here. And then I like to jump to the right, and then just fly across there, because you'll jump over the last blade, or last part. Now here I like to try to stay on the wall to get a little bit jetpack back if you use some. If not, then you're good to go. You land straight down. There's a checkpoint there. And then same thing here. Just navigate between those and try to get in the middle. Now I missed the platform, but that's okay. Luckily you can go through the platform like that. And you don't want to go all the way that way. You want to drop down into the exit. And now laser guns fire from the sides of the box, so you can stand between these. These are always in the same spots. So fly jetpack if you have to, like I was saying. There we go. There's a missile here. We got to make our way down and wait for it to just die, so you don't have to worry about dodging it anymore. And then just make our way across here. And we're at the exit, and that is level 45. We are already done with our 1000 gamer score. Very quickly, very easy. Like I said, it might differ depending on skill level, but it's going to be very easy and quick within about a half hour or so. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If it helped you, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more content, and hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified when my new videos go live. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.